Hello everyone, welcome back to my new video. I'm really excited by the responses I got from my last video, which was Avixan, the lone wolf with our favorite actor Dhanush, and hoping Russo brothers would do a sequel or a prequel, whatever it is. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching the video and giving me all the support. And I think it was a good thing I did the video in English, because more people watched it and I started getting more views. Thank you guys. Anyway, so in this video I like to bring to you guys a movie which is really a great movie, a great subject, and a real story, but it just never got the attention it deserved. I didn't see much talk shows about it. I didn't see much people, discussing about this movie, trying to break it down, or trying to find out if it is, all those things. You see all those talk shows on the net, right? Just when the movie is about to release, and after the movie is released, you see a lot of talk shows going on in the internet, on the YouTube. So this movie didn't get the attention it deserves. I felt it never got the attention it deserves. Anyway, so coming to this movie, Rocketry. It's available on Amazon Prime in most of the languages, most of the prominent languages in India, and I believe there is an English version out there somewhere. I don't know if it's on Amazon, but definitely you can watch it with subtitles, and the subtitles are so precise, unlike some other Indian movies, which actually gives you a take you for a ride when you read the subtitles. But this movie, I watched it with subtitles because I watched in 2 languages, just to get the feel of the movie in both the languages. And man, it was amazing. It was absolutely good. And so let me not waste my time just talking about all this, but let me get to this movie, okay? So Rocketry is a movie directed by R. Madhavan, who is a veteran Indian actor. He made his mark in television. He made his mark in Tamil, Hindi, Malayalam. I mean, he's one of the favorite actors. But he's not a superstar kind of. He doesn't have that kind of figure, but he is loved by all. He's a pretty good actor, pretty versatile actor. He does good movies. I've not seen him doing any crap movies so far. Maybe, but I haven't seen anything. I normally tend not to watch this crap movies. I don't know. I just get a feeling when I see the trailer that this movie is crap, and I just avoid it. So coming back to Rocketry, a movie directed by R. Madhavan, and he's acting in it in the lead role. I think he has also done the screenplay and everything. So basically, it's his baby. He worked hard for it, and this movie, the story revolves around a real incident that took place in India a few years back, couple of years back, maybe many years back. I think I was a kid that time. Okay, we have a scientist called Nambi Narayanan, who is a rocket scientist. When you hear that term, rocket scientist, you say, oh, rocket scientist. I heard that. Rocket science is not for everyone. Yes, it's not for everyone. That's what it says, right? So Nambi Narayanan, who was a rocket scientist, he did a lot of great things for India. He achieved a lot of things for the country, for the company ISRO, which is Indian Space Research Organization, I think. And while he was in his prime, like he was there, like the top level. He was just going to be the topmost guy of this space center, and he gets nabbed for spy work, espionage. And man, that was news then. Like it was all over the news. So I don't think there was television that time. Probably there was, but it was not that prominent. There was no social media, but it was all over the newspapers, left and right. Indian spy caught with Mali beauty, blah blah blah. So there was a woman involved, and all those sex scandals and bribery and all this thing was just going on. And what it did was, people literally hated this guy. Like, obviously he did something bad for our country. He sold our country's documents. He sold our country's secrets. So people just, and that to Pakistan. So you can imagine the people's mind, people's feelings, how hurt they were. Like when you hear an Indian sold those secrets to our Pakistani government, who are our they are not our allies, they are our enemies. Politically, personally for me, I don't consider any of the Pakistanis my enemy, because I have a lot of Pakistani friends. But anyway, this is a movie, right? So let's get to the movie. So anyway, this all the people, the mass, the public, the media, everybody was against this guy. They were torturing him in the cell. They were torturing his family outside the cell. It was a chaos. It was a disaster. But eventually, when things go by, you get to know that this guy is innocent. It comes out completely clean, and you learn that basically it was just a misunderstanding. Come on, it was a misunderstanding from the guy who actually investigated the sub-inspector or the inspector, whoever it was, who was investigating that case, or like some case, and to cover up his own crap, he just made up a case like this or something like that. So man, so Rocketry is a movie based on this story, which really took place back in those days. But in this movie, R. Madhavan, being the great actor and great director, I mean, he is now a great director. I mean, after watching this movie, I feel that he did totally very good. He did a really good job with the direction. So, being the director that is, being the scriptwriter that is, he did not focus on this case much. He wanted to show us what all Nambi Narayanan as a scientist achieved in his life for our country and for himself. Mainly for our country. When I say our country, means India, because I'm in India. We all know that by now. So this movie is more focused on not the incidents, the bad things that happened in Nambi Narayan's life. Obviously, they have a small storyline about that, but this movie is more focused on his achievements. How he started, how he struggled, how he managed to get the information from outside countries, how he worked his ass off, how he studied under the best rocket scientist in the world those days, the father of rocket science, whatever it is, like that's what they say. I am not much into this, but so I only know from what I've seen or what I've read. So this movie is more focused on that, and absolute brilliant work by Madhavan. Absolute brilliant work. I have no other words about it. And the tragedy that took place in that scientist's life, man, that was horrible. You can feel with that person when you watch this movie. The movie is so good that you can feel with that scientist, his emotions. His tragedy is your tragedy when you watch this movie, because you feel you are in his place, you are in his shoes when you watch this movie. And the sad part is no one discussed about this movie. There was no big huge promotions apart from the side of R. Madhavan. No media took it to the next level, patronizing. I mean, yeah, they are doing it now. Just few days back I saw, but that's only in Republic TV. I mean, I didn't see any other media channels calling out Madhavan and asking and discussing about this movie. Why? I mean, all the other channels were discussing about Vikram and RRR and Pushpa and KGF 2. Coming back to this movie, I feel that this movie didn't get the attention it deserves. It didn't get the audience it deserves. And it's a really good movie. It's worth watching. It's on Amazon Prime. And I really feel you guys should, if you have not watched this, you should go and watch it. And believe me, you will like this movie. It's a bit long, but definitely this is worth a watch. This is about our country. This is about India. This is about our achievements. This is not about some made-up story, some guy shooting up the police. No, this is not that. This is reality. This is what happened to our country. This is how the politics work in our country. This is how the media works in our country. This could happen to each and every one of us if we are not careful. Even if you are careful, and you will be suffering the same torments and torture that this Nambi Narayanan suffered. So I feel for this guy. I really feel. I mean, I just can't imagine what all he went through, how his mindset was during those times of, until his name was cleared. Even then, after his name was cleared, people were not ready to accept, the Indian mentality. You still feel, he must have done something, or his kid must have done something, or something like that. Anyway, guys, R. Madhavan, hats off to you. A wonderful movie. I expect more movies from you. You are a good director. You are a good storyteller. You are a good movie maker. You are a good filmmaker. Hats off to you. From the bottom of my heart, we are sorry, Mr. Nambi Narayanan. We hurt you. We misunderstood you. We thought you were a traitor. We are sorry for that. Thank you. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll be back with another video soon. Thank you very much.